Hello everyone. It's time for another day of Delve and Scour and Go maps. But first, I prepared 2 gambas. So as you all know, I need a chest with 2 to level of socketed AoE gems and +1 to level of socketed gems. So, it would be nice to hit it. Probably not gonna hit it, but one can only hope. And I also prepared the Militant Fate. And yeah, let's see how it goes. I will probably be AFK for a bit because I have to pick up a delivery soon. I'm not sure when though. But yeah, let's begin. Where is the locus on this one? So on the right side. Okay, this is working. And you. This. Alright. Does it show? Oh yeah, it shows where I am. Nice. Alright, here's the locus. And first item on the chopping block is the chest. Probably should have 6-socketed it, but chances of getting what I need are extremely small, so will it poof? No, but it will get 2 white sockets. Unfortunate. What all other runes are here? Wealth of the Val. So I've never really done anything with Alva in PoE 1. So I wanna see how the temple, what the temple has to offer. Design-wise, the temple in PoE 2 is definitely much better, but I don't like the whole snaking thing. Bunch of bubblegum. Ooh, an X. And a chaos, yes. I only lost 300 chaos from this one. I mean, well, it goes down to 400 with all those chaos. Oh yeah, this is worth anything. Alright, well. Let's see if I can sacrifice my, this chest and maybe obtain something else. Who knows? There are some breach rooms. Didn't they say they removed breach from the temple? Alright, what's this? Altar of sacrifice. Yeah, sure, sacrifice this. What's that? Who knows? Nice, it got changed into another chest. Well, alright. What else is left? That's pretty much it. So yeah, you got the Sentinel jacket, which, it's 1C unique. Thank you very much. Alright, let's do the Militant Fate now. I made sure it doesn't break any nodes. And as always, hoping for mana reservation efficiency. Because yesterday I swapped to this introspection. So I need a bit more mana regen to avoid the not enough mana spam. Where is... Oh, it's still on the right side. Nice. Where am I? Okay, entrance. Oh, and go. What's this? Ah, some gems. Okay, there's the locus. Inger's Trust for mana regen. Or I mean, sorry, not mana regen. Mana reservation efficiency. Let's go. Nothing happened. Lovely. Oh wait, I can use it again. Hold on. Wait. I did not expect this. Wait, do I have still? Yes, I do. Okay, let's get another. What's it called? Incandescent heart. Yeah, sure. Not paying 50 div though. Yeah, sure. I can pay 90C. How's the arm? Whatever. Quality it up. And let's see what happens. Oh wait, never mind. I got baited. Well, I guess I can buy another one then. Right, hide this. Show this. They probably don't have enough chaos, right? Oh, I do. Nice. You. Everything's open. Okay. Oh, I think this one had the. Wait, let me check something. Apex of Patsoatl. Oh yeah, this one I think has the Throne of Atziri. Oh yeah, sorry. Let me see. So yeah, it has a Temple of Atziri. Let's see what happens here. I mean Throne of Atziri, sorry. Oh, it really is the Atziri. The mirror phase. They really just one-shot the whole. Well, that was underwhelming to say the least. Any good rewards though? No. Oh well. I think they are really cheap. 1C. No point. Alright. And this is the last temple. I think it's in the middle. Also gonna check the Apex. Wanna see what's that? Wait, there's another Apex. Apex of Ascension. Ah. Sacrifice a unique for another unique. Yeah, sure. I can sacrifice the chest for another chest. If it doesn't vanish. I don't care about the breach. Where am I? Oh yeah, Locust is here. Perfect. Alright. Good luck. White sockets again. And need to go down and left. Yeah. This way. And of course. Wait, what? Oh yeah, this temple is really confusing, like the layout of it. We've done a much better job in PoE 2. Where am I? Access. Not what I need. Alright, let's sacrifice the chest. Can I put something here? No. Ow, something hurts. Not even sure. Okay, well. At least I tried. And yeah, let's do the Apex and leave. Got here fairly fast. Alright, Mr. It's an architect. Val Omnitect. Okay. Heavy belt. Achievement complete, the Forsaken Masters. Yeah, this is the first time I've done this, so 2 Chaos Belt. Okay, well. Let's sell this for 70. Price of this, also of this. I think I get rid of those beasts because they are okay. They are 15 chaos. You know what? Let's just sell them for 15 then. They were 1 Seat like a couple of days ago. And let me get some maps. I think 5 of them is enough. And let me grab some sulfide scarabs. And yes, Tower and Go maps. Wait, not this. On Silo. Am I on the right? Atlas tree. Looks about right. Still have essences in this Atlas. I swapped it around a bit today. And yeah, apparently blueprints are worth 12C, which I did not know. Because Awakened PoE shows they are worth 1C. But if you look for some blueprints with, you need a not filter with rogues. Oh, whoops. No, wait, no. Heist targets, thieves trinkets, heist targets, hunted armaments, and heist target. Oops. Replica unique items. So yeah, if you check those boxes, and also heist filters, wings reveal, let's say 3, and yeah, let's search. Oh, and item level, sure. Item level 83. So yeah, fully revealed blueprints are around 60C. And non-fully revealed ones are blueprint, okay. 1 wing revealed. And yeah, blueprints are 10C. 11. So yeah, I got baited by Awakened PoE. Which is always fun. Oh, I don't have incubators on me. Alright, let me grab some more incubators. I also cleaned up a bit this dash tab. What is the mirage? I just ran past it. Looks like more than, yeah. It's a bunch of... Oh yeah, I should open them. Because blueprints are valuable. I keep forgetting now. Enchanted armaments. Sure to get a bunch of blueprints. Hmm. By beasts. And holy, 3 of them are fully revealed. I don't want to do Scour and go again though. But it sure lost a whole bunch of profit with me being a dummy and not, you know, reading. I want to say that maybe an idea to run this on tier 17 maps, but usually they're really huge. They would probably take way too long. Oh, shipments. Do I have that point? Probably I did it today. Yeah. They have 10 kills, even the bad ones. And this change to those lost shipments is actually nice. It was so annoying before to click the actual shipment. I wonder if you can get the extremely valuable tattoos as well. was done. I didn't mean to click Cassia, I wanted to go in the Mirage. Good luck, Cassia. Alright, I think I need to do one more map. Just grab a random map, sure. Point of power, nice. Holy, that's a whole bunch of ashes. But no blueprints. Looks like they've done something with the enchants. There's no way I got 3 in a row with no enchant on them. Alright, sulfate's full. And we can sell those for 12C. Buy. And how much is this? Wings revealed 3. And actually do need a knot. 65. What about 4 wings? 88. And shop 65 and 88, sure. That's 5 chaos. No thank you. Exchange. Actually, it's 20C. And this one goes to the garbage pile. Okay, where were we yesterday? So 819. Petrified forest fossil. Oh my god, that bleed. And that's why I hate this. I almost got deleted by the bleed. Look at the bleed. Holy. Wait, do I have enough cold res? Come on, do the exposure again. Come on. Alright, the 5C fossil. Thank you very much. But I didn't die. It was close. It didn't. A nice straight line. All the way down. I'm not sure how deep I want to push though. Sorry, I had a phone call. So, yeah, in around 10 to 15 minutes, I'll have to AFK for a bit. Yeah, I still need more mana regen. Don't like that I have to stop channeling every time the golem dies. I'll probably have to check POB to see how much mana regen I'll actually need. Not even sure why I click those arrow ortals every single time. Ooh. I sold the ring for 3 divines. I'm not sure which ring. Might be the chaos resist one, I think. Something I found yesterday in the mines? I don't know. Love explosions. Oh, they fixed it! This icon was broken and it disappeared when you moused over it. Nice. Boy, boxes. Lovely. Yeah, click that. Making some decent progress down the mines. Just before I had a bit more of a buffer when it came to the Lightning Golem dying, but now that I have less mana, doesn't last that long. What are the expensive Moonstone rings? Ah, I don't want to ruin the blueprints actually, never mind. I'm sure there's a reason why Filter highlights them. Even though those were all 1C uniques. Usually the... Oh yeah, wait, I have exposure. It's gone, of course. Come on, inflict exposure again. I want to see. Lame. Oh well. Assassin's Mark doesn't help me. I want exposure. Sure do hurt. What do they have? Damage penetrates resist, so that's why they hurt like that. Yeah, it's probably the nastiest modifier in Delve. Can't really do anything about it. And it's a huge damage increase for the mobs as well. The difference between 90% damage reduction and 80% damage reduction is basically you take double damage. Instead of 100 damage, for example, you would take 200 from a 1000 hit. Alright, I have to take a short break, so I'll be right back. Alright, sorry, I'm back up. A bit longer than I expected. And let me remove the text as well. Just keep going down. Hello, Freya. How's it going? What that am I? 837. It's really fast, considering I've just done a couple of nodes. Where's the thing? Not bad, not bad. Well, it's not that great for me because yesterday I managed to get sick. It's just a normal cold, but you know, it's never fun. Incubators will pop soon. And how many divines will it be? Anything behind this wall? Jagged fossils. They aren't that expensive. Oh, and no divines in the incubators. Oh well. While they spawn, I can just incubate some more. They are healing, oh no. Crit resistant, spell resistant. Lovely. I'm not sure what spell resistant means. I assume it takes less damage from spells, but how much? This feels like it's not taking any damage at all. Alright, so what was this node actually? Just some bad loot. This way, I guess. I have a feeling that... Oh, nice. First and 100% chance to suppress spell damage. Granted. Suppress spell damage. Okay, so basically spell suppression. Lovely. Thanks for the info. Maybe I should just do a couple of incandescent heart double corrupts every stream. No worries, had some free time on your hands. You were curious yourself because it looked like it took no damage, yeah. There are some mobs here that, for whatever reason, they take no damage. That's the beauty of Delve. Alright. Let's go left side. It seems like a longer and straight path. Alright, so I've learned yesterday then you can just ignore the breaches and you can keep moving. Oh no, I failed the breach. Anyways, let's keep going. Yeah, as I was saying before I left, I'm not sure how deep I want to go down. I checked how deep are the deepest elementalists, but 1600. And that seems a bit too much. I can't be bothered going that deep. Well, maybe over time if I do a couple of streams. But we have Zizran's Gauntlet coming up, and yeah, I want to try that. Although I will probably be off town that weekend, so I won't have that much time to play. And I still need to think what build I'll play, because finding Tendrils is definitely not it for the Gauntlet. Especially not with Ruin, the bane of my existence in ultimatums. Probably resonators here. Yep. No good resonators. Molten cavity. It's just lightning, I mean, elemental pen as well. Or apparently not. Oh yeah, I tried to corrupt the Nebulist today with the new Val orb. And it freaked. It just went poof. Should have kept it for the stream, but oh well. Maybe the next one. Where is the big boy? There he is. And a mana donut as well. Yeah, I can tank him. Yeah, he calmed down. Oh, weapons. No, thank you. Nothing. Probably this way, because I don't want to do the Timeless Cavern. 4 Essence Monsters at 850 depth doesn't sound fun at all. Probably be there for ages trying to kill them. Ugh. Yeah, right side for sure. A divine. Hello? Nice. Delve is profitable. I really should grab Pilfering Ring at some point. I wanna see how much loot I'll get in League. If you do inscribed ultimatums, it's kind of fake. Trying to join this league thingy? Yeah. I really enjoyed the last one, even though I don't play hardcore. But doing the challenge for a week is fine. What about you? Are you gonna try it? Really bad at HC and you get frustrated quickly. Yeah, I'm not that great either. I had I had a bunch of characters because Hillock is apparently hard when you start a Marauder. But yeah, I had 2 characters get level 60 plus, and both died to stupid things. So I had a Power Siphon Ascendant, or whatever, the Scavenger, I think it's the name of the Ascendancy in Frisia. And that one died because I decided it was worth to grab 5 Chaos from a Mercenary. And that Mercenary one-tapped me off-screen with a Meteor. And the second one, I wanted to get some Chaos Resist rings from Heist. And I lip slammed in the middle of a pack that all attacked me at the same time and insta-popped me. And after that character died, I was like, okay, I am done. I wanted to finish the campaign, but yeah. Didn't make it past Act 4, to be honest, yeah. I mean, there were some roadblocks along the way. Like, I think... what's his name? Malachi was really nasty with Maven beams. And who else was annoying? Oh yeah, the Act 2 boss with all those Val architects or whatever that mob is. Those were also really nasty if you didn't have enough damage to kill them. But yeah, I still need to think about a build, because this time around it's gonna be even more annoying with the ruin thingy. You need a character that I would assume block will be extremely good. But I'm not sure what I should play. Because Shield Crush in SSF and also, you know, Ruin thing doesn't sound really fun. And slams, you kind of have to use a two-hand, so no block. And I don't trust myself to to avoid all the bosses. And what else is there? Maybe Poison Concoction? Just can equip a shield. Doesn't sound bad. And it has some really nice damage, especially early on. I think he got nerfed last league. He never did delve beside getting taxi, yeah. I mean, delve is not for everyone. Mostly the character specifically made for it, if you want to farm lower depths. Sorry about that. Don't understand it, and weather seems to complicate to turn profits. It's weird, definitely not too straightforward, but you know, only have to do it a couple of times and then you'll get used to how it actually functions. My main problem with Delve is that... Oh, this is really expensive actually. Yeah, so the main problem with Delve is you don't get that much consistent profit outside of, you know, doing darkness delving, which is going through the darkness, popping walls and grabbing whatever is behind the wall. And I don't like that style of gameplay, to be honest. Like chain exploding. I do like Breach. The problem with Breach is you need to invest a lot of it in order to be extremely profitable. Because you need to use the astrolabe and make sure it's the right modifiers and, you know, a bunch of juicing and stuff. But like the standard gameplay of Breach, I do enjoy. Like, who doesn't like killing a bunch of mobs? My main problem is the whole setup thing. Right, so I need to... Your casual players will just stability, attack size and chill. Yeah, that's also a way. Like, when I ran Breach, I used... what are the scarabs? So I used 2 of those, of instability, 1 of resonant cascade, and 2 monstrous lineage, and in the last one I swapped for bloodlines. It's never about getting div per hour. It's always the most important part is if you enjoy what you're farming. That's the most important metric. If you do 5 div per hour but you're having a great time, doesn't matter. In my opinion, you're better off doing that than doing, I don't know, 30 div an hour, but being miserable along the way. Time to try my build for ultimatum farming. You're confused why my movement speed is so little. It's because, as you saw in ultimatums, you just stand still. And in my opinion, crossblink is enough to get from point A to point B. So I don't need a whole bunch of movement speed. And yeah, the reason is why? Because instead of moving, I frostblink from place to place. That's the main reason. I'd much rather have a tankier character than, you know, extremely zoomy, which doesn't go that well with my build anyways. What is decreasing it? Oh, this is decreasing the movement speed. Nature's Patience. So you get 2 grasping vines each time, but for each grasping vine you have 2% chance to do double damage, and you take 10% less damage. And in total, when you get 10 vines, you have 20% chance to do double damage and 10% less damage taken. So yeah, that's why I move so slow in the beginning, but then it catches up when they are gone. But the thing is, so right, you get really slow because of the vines, but if I frostblink away, all the stacks are gone. So it's not that big of a deal. Yeah, no worries. That cluster jewel is a staple for Delve and Ultimatum, because it's exactly what you need. More damage and more damage reduction And since you don't really have to move that much in Delve and Ultimatums when you are in combat, it's perfect for it. Never seen that node before. Yeah, I didn't know about it either before I researched some Delve builds a couple of leagues ago. But the best part is if you play a Juggernaut, for example, you don't get the downside of the movement speed slow, because you can't be slowed as a Juggernaut. So it's even better on a Juggernaut. Or I guess Trickster as well, but Tricksters usually don't stand still. Yeah, it took me a while to get used to it, because the first time I used it on Juggernaut, and that slow didn't bother me. But when I switched to, to this character, it was a bit weird in the beginning. But yeah, it's basically 20% more damage and 10% less damage taken, which is kind of insane for what I'm doing. I think it's the cost to put your build together, mage but already in hand. So I had another viewer from Twitch who put this build together, and he did it for around 60 divines. Because from my build, the most expensive thing is actually probably the rare pieces. Because Incandescent Heart is a couple of divs. Aegis Aurora, basically the same. Oh, also Nebulous. Nebulous might also be expensive if you go for crit multi. But yeah, I just bricked day one with 40% crit multi and mana regen, and it was one div, so depending on your luck, may or may not be really expensive. Yeah, definitely the rares are the most expensive things in the build. Because the cluster jewels were mostly 1 to 2 div. If you know how, you can craft them yourself. I don't know how, so I just buy them. I can't be bothered. My best attempt at crafting cluster jewels is spamming alts on them until I hit what I need. Did you league start it? Yeah, I did league start it. It was a bit rough in the beginning because I was doing Delve, and Delve monsters are really tough. But during the map portion, so when I was getting Sulfite and stuff, I had no problems. I have some videos with day 4 and day 7 updates, but they aren't extremely detailed, just what I changed basically. And I didn't want to make a guide because, well, this was the first time I did the build, so, I didn't want to bait people into running something even I don't know how it's gonna work, so yeah. But it turned out really great. It's one of my favorite builds. Yeah, it seems to be serving me really well. Yep. It's high damage. It's extremely tanky. For example, this. It didn't even bother tanking all of those explosions. It can run the majority of the mods. The only mod that it cannot run is you cannot regen mana. The others are all fine for the most part. But yeah, no regen is that sentence to build because, well, can't do anything because you can't leech mana. Use Falborn Ages for anti-reflect? No. I'm an Elementalist, so I don't care about reflects. He cannot take reflected elemental damage. And I deal no physical damage. But yeah, you can use Aegis if you're not an Elementalist. Every CI attempt you had before turned out terrible. Yeah, to be honest, the most horrible part about CI is the first time you transition to it. So when you start your character, you start with life, of course, and when you transition to CI, if you don't have enough ES, you're gonna have a horrible time. Because all of a sudden your health pool is almost halved. Yeah, that's what was one of my main problems when I League started. Because at some point I was in a spot where I had 1 point something KHP, 1.9 I think. And chaos damage was demolishing me, but I couldn't swap to CI because I didn't have enough ES, so yeah. I had to struggle through a couple of hours to get enough currency. But after I transitioned and I got my incandescent heart, I basically had no problems. And I think I started with around 3,500 energy shield. But yeah, of course, I was doing like tier maybe 9 or 10 maps at that point. But swapping to CI when you already have a bunch of currency is not that bad because you can just buy all the gear. You have to somehow get to level 84 to get the best gear, but after level 84 you're fine. And for that you can just, you know, if you're okay with it, buy some boosts. Can you do some nightmare reps or some Ubers? I wasn't planning to, but I can do a nightmare rep, sure. Which one do you want to see? And for Ubers, I'm probably gonna do Ubers later. I wanna try all Ubers on this build, but I still need to buy 2 upgrades. You want me to do Katarina? Okay. It's the bane of your existence. I would assume probably don't have enough armor or chaos resist. Because I was also struggling with her on some builds. Armor 90k or so and Chaos Rest capped. Don't understand her mechanics. That also is not ideal, yeah. Alright. M chains, monster damage, less AoE. I don't know. Let me find a map with over 100 quant. Alright, let's see. Oh yeah, I'm not running minus max res. I hate rolling nightmare maps. Okay, you know what? Less effect of curses, that's questionable. Never mind. We're gonna be here for a while. What was your fastest time on Barya? I haven't farmed it in a very long time, so I can't tell you. I've done it, I think on day 4 or day 7. But I can do one Barya as well. Oh, no. Alright, you know what? Sure, whatever. Let's do this. Whatever. Yeah, from the video you saw me melt bosses. You know, I mean the ultimatum boss, yeah. Which one is Katarina? Abomination, no. Is it Ziggurat? Ziggurat EOE. Yeah, I think that's... Yeah, Nightmare of Katarina. Sure, whatever, Scarabs, doesn't matter. I'm just gonna boss rush and see what happens. I will try to tank all she does, so I will probably die. I'm not sure. The mirror wall boss is not kind to you. Oh wait. I was reading chat and I didn't notice I can still keep going. Oh, she might be duped. Hold on. Alright, time to drop a portal and let's see. Oh no, she's possessed. Lovely. Yeah, so... Yeah, I just tank everything. I'm gonna stand here and see what happens. I will probably have to move away from the degen. Alright, do some abilities. Can I tank this? Oh, I can attack her. What are the skeletons though? Ah, there we go. Alright, let's see if I can tank those skeletons. Because when they explode, they do a bunch of damage. Looks fine to me. But yeah, she doesn't have that much, you know, extra things. Just a whole bunch of crit, but then crit immune and 44% increased monster damage. But yeah, other than that, you know, invitation. Why, thank you. So yeah, I can face tank whatever she does. Eight hours of nightmare boss rush. I don't know about that. It's most likely profitable, but I'm not that big of a fan of boss rushing. Alright, let's see how fast I can kill her normally without waiting for her to do all the abilities. Would be fun if she actually killed me this time around. Oh yeah, and she's hexproof, so I can do my first thing. Oh yeah, and also she was spirit empowered. Finally. How much are those fragments? 100k, excuse me? What are you telling me? I made 450 kills from this plus the invitation? Alright. But yeah, so E17s are not, well, nightmare maps are not a problem. As for Ubers, there are one or two fragments that are nearly worthless, and every other is money. Yeah, I've heard it's really profitable to, you know, just boss rush. Alright, so any good blueprints? This is fully revealed. Thieves trinkets, so this can go here. You can go for 12C. All of you can go for, I don't know, 65C, whatever. 85 because it's 4 wings. Alright, back to Delta go. And yeah, when I'm done with the upgrade, it's gonna be even more single target damage. It's gonna give me 3 more levels on riding Tendrils, which is huge for a spell. But unfortunately, I'm cheap and I didn't want to spend 300 div on the chest. You recommend some farm strategy for early mapping? You have a late start league. Actually, I do. Can you do tier 16 maps? As in surviving them? Not yet. Well, for super early maps, I don't really have a strategy. So my plan usually when I do my Atlas progression is just do whatever you can in the early stages. But yeah, I only start actually farming in tier 16s. Other than that, I just go by with whatever I find. You can run, but it's extremely annoying. You can run the chaos recipe early on, but nowadays with, you know, one divine being 300 chaos, it's probably not worth it. What maps can you do yet? What tier? Oh wait, you also have to progress the Atlas anyways. Yeah, that's a bit annoying. Well, no, because you can just pop a map in any slot, never mind. Don't worry, in 2 days you'll be ready for T16s. You have 3 divs, so what I am recommending is, I'll show you after this, when I reach the destination with the cart. So the strategy is, you just pop in a tier 16 map, you scour it so it's even less difficult, and you just go loot all the heist chests, outside and inside the Mirage. And I'll show you why. So, for outside the Mirage heist chests, one blueprint is 12 chaos. And if you get them fully rebuilt, they are 60 to 80 chaos. Well, what you saw in my last streams was the fully Mirage, and I didn't power Mirage maps. That's not worth doing. But yeah, you can definitely try it. It's really profitable. And as I said, the investment is one map, so if you lose all your portals, who cares? You just need to find one blueprint inside the Mirage, which is the good one, and yeah, you're basically more than one div in. And I highly doubt there's a better strategy early on. There's no way you can farm anything else that gives more currency in early maps. Well, in early tier 16s. But yeah, so those are the blueprints. So this one is round 1 divine. Highest targets are always currency or scarabs. And the other one is 380 chaos, and highest targets are always experimented items. And you can also find black barriers from the Mirage window, which is almost 3 divines. So yeah, the more maps you run, the higher the chances to find the black barrier, and also the more blueprints you find. And once you get enough currency, if you like the, going from highest cash to highest cash, then you can keep doing it, but after that I would suggest you do something you enjoy after you get a couple of divines to get your build started. Because the high strategy is exceedingly boring in my opinion. There's a resonator stash. No, it's a dead end. Man. At least I saw it early, so left or right? Let's go left. Yeah, I feel like I did a kind of a bad job showcasing how good the Scour and Go strategy is. Because I mostly focused on the, the expensive maps. Oh yeah, and the reason I'm able to tank all those hits is because of Aegis Aurora, with recover energy shield equals to 2% of armor when you block. That modifier is way too overpowered. Because every time I block, I recover 1.4k energy shield. That's why POB shows I have infinite EHP. No, if only could get block chance lucky. I mean, you can just roll gladiator. Or, well, any duelist ascendancy, because you can Forbidden Flesh and Flame the gladiator node. Most likely fairly expensive, but, you know, lucky block is really good, as it turns out. Especially if you can increase your block chance as well. I mean, your max block chance. Because even with, like, at the moment, to get, you know, block cap, I'm using Glancing Blows, which you take 65% of damage from blocked hits. So yeah, imagine if you have your block cap without this node. It's even more insane. That's a bit overkill, so it's not necessary at this point. Oops, I went the wrong way. That's a whole bunch of fossils. Pretty rare to get 3 fossil nodes in a wall. I mean, behind a wall. Boy, I can't wait to do 8 hours of Simulacrum. It's probably gonna be on Thursday. That might be the worst farming strategy. Incubate. Yeah, Simulacrum for voices. And I will identify them as well. Gamba Addict. I mean, I would probably just sell them if I was farming for, you know, actual profit. But since I'm gonna make a video out of it, people are not gonna stand there and, you know, oh look, I got 5 voices, but haha, guess what? I'm not identifying them. Voices, let's see. I don't think that's a problem. Unidentified, they go for 9 divines. And I assume I will get around 10 of them. So it's 90 div for 8 hours, which is, you know, 10 div, 11 div an hour. Yeah, the only problem is this is the only expensive thing in Simulacrum, because split personalities are worthless because they nerfed stat stackers to the ground. And Megalomaniacs, I think they are 90C. It's not too bad because you get a whole bunch of them. Yeah, 75. You get a whole bunch of them, but they are a pain to price. And you'll have to do it the old-fashioned way. Get a dump tab, price everything on 2 div, and wait for people to spam you. So I did them all at once. I'm gonna do it the old-fashioned way, with a scroll of wisdom, going one at a time. But yes, all in the same session. That way I can feel every click and every regret orb I'll get when I identify the voices. But who knows, maybe I'll get a 1 passive. Oh yeah, actually, speaking of 1 passive, like, voices. Oh look, they are 10 div now. Nice. I was just talking about them and they went up in price. Identified, yes. And of course they go for 1 regret. But... sorry, I had to mute myself. There are no... wait. Oh, wait. Oops. Yeah, so 3 passive is 150 div, which is nice. But the problem is, the 1 passive voice is only 1 mirror. And they used to go for way higher than this. Guess I'm going on the right side. Let's see what's on the right side. But yeah, so I did a bunch of simulacrums, probably around 150 of them in Prisha 2.0, and I got 0 3 passive voices. In your 13 years of PoE, you dropped 1 mirror. And was it a juiced map? Or, well, actually, was it Affliction League? In the league with Abyssal Hordes farm. They dropped a mirror from Hordes? That's crazy. I think it was... Mercenaries? Because I know they nerfed it in Keepers. Really nothing, man. I've not been playing for that long, but I also only got 1 mirror and a lock. And they both were really lucky, because my mirror, I was leveling a ranger. And I just did some breaches in tier 13, and all of a sudden I just got a mirror. And for the lock, King's March mappers decided to just find a lock. So they are more lucky than I am. And I found 2 mists. One in this league, and one, I think it was in Mercenaries. I still have the mist. I didn't install it yet. Because I'm working on the Essences video and it was in that video. Ooh, mana node. I'm not sure if I should, keep going with my league goals, which are to farm a mirror in every league. Because this time around, the mirrors are 800 div, or probably 900 by now. Second best drop was a 200 div Shaco. Oh boy. How much did we go for? Let's see. Identified, no. Fake. Only 40C? Huh. That's probably some nice gamba, depending on, how good it is this league. Sacred Blossoms are also very cheap this league. Yeah, I think they were pretty cheap in the past leagues as well, because I remember I had to do them for the. I had to do bosses for the challenges, and the blossom was 20 or 30C. You know what's really expensive for the challenges? This stupid thing. Look at this. 22 div for a map. And what about Vinctar? Oh, it's 30C, so this one is not that bad. But Dorian is extremely expensive. And you get it from this guy. The only special thing is you have to do it for a challenge. If I can find the challenge. No, not this one. Remarkable Realms, yeah. So Doriani and Vinctar are the only things I need to do. That's only if you want to do, the challenges for the skin. Oh wait, forgot to. Alright, any mana rings? No, and no. What about this? I almost sucked at curse gems. I don't think any good. I want to see. Right, any more jewels, jewelry? No. And yeah, I bet you can get a bunch of currency if you buy the map earlier in the league, because in the first few days it goes for 1 or 2 divines, because nobody runs it. They just do it when they are done with the league. So usually week 2 to 3 is when it shoots up in price. I bought mine for 4 div, I think. 4 or 6, I don't remember exactly. And I sold one for 12 div. So yeah, if you just buy a bunch of them, 1 div, and if you sell them for 10 div, you know, it's 10x the profit. More than crypto returns. But it has to be on the challenge, otherwise it's probably gonna be worthless. Another guy, but it's on the opposite side, so I'm not gonna do that boss. Also at this depth, bosses are really, really tanky. And depending on the mods, they also do a whole bunch of damage. Probably left side. Looks like it's just a straight path down. And yeah, it's also exclusive from Delve, that map, so only Delve people can get it. And as it turns out, there aren't that many people that Delve. Crystal Spire. Well, it's 2 of them, sure. Let's grab them. I need more dynamites. Eden Wealth, which is an empty chest. Nice. They really hid it well. Nobody can find it. What's that? Dynamite cache. Nice. You don't have to buy it. I wonder if we can actually incubate a mirror or a lock. I highly doubt it. They would be way more expensive if you could. And I probably burned through thousands of incubators at this point. What's behind this wall? Looks like a fossil. And yep, it's just one fossil. Hello, can I? Thank you. That was a really delayed drop. Oh. What does he have? Alright, you know what? Let's go for it. And that's gonna be the end of Delve Adventures, the minion node, and the boss. Oh no. The immortal spider is back. Look at him. Oh, it's gone. Oh, there's another boss. Ooh, damage penetrates, elemental resists. I don't know about that one. But sure, let's go for him as well. Alright, two bosses and the minion node. I'll probably have to do one or two more maps for Sulfite. That's a big city. Alright, what's behind this wall? Looks like nothing. Oh boy, chaos. Okay, let's see how annoying this is gonna be. As far as I know, he only does fizz damage. And probably chaos. But I guess I'll have to see. Oh yeah, this is gonna take forever. Or wait, no, it's going decent. I wanna see if okay, I cannot tank the Degen, but can I tank the big orb? Let's see. Yeah. So, yeah, probably not gonna have any troubles with this one. The main problem is Golem's dead and I have no mana. But will he drop the map? That's the question. He has a 6% chance to drop it. Yeah, this is gonna go even faster now that he's low HP. Don't die. Nope, just the ring. How much is the ring? It's this one. 80 chaos. Oh well, it happens. Can I keep going up? Yeah, I have 6,000 sulfite. Probably reach the next boss as well. But that one's gonna go a bit slower because he has ES from his max life, which is a whole bunch of extra ES. I incubated 3 alchemy orbs, okay. Well, sometimes you don't incubate anything good. But over time, you can turn a profit for sure. Really, it takes 4,000 sulfite to get there. Okay, I can go here and do one map, have enough sulfite for both the boss and the minion node. Look, it even gave me the map. Yeah, I'm not going for that one, it's way too far off the intended path. Alright. Do I have inventory space? I do. Not Ziggurat. Perception. Okay, let's go grab the nodes and be done with it. Or maybe I think I can use the sulfite as well. Sure. Armor and jewelry. I've yet to see a +2 level of specters item in Dell. Alright. Levels. Wait. This is it. 25 chaos, man. And mana reservation. Oh wait, this pet is actually really valuable. Should I go for it? Let's do the boss first. But yeah, I should probably just go for it. Alright, let's see how fast this one dies. Ah, energy shield is going down really fast. What? Never mind. It's no problem at all. Yeah, but I still can't tank that. I don't have enough regen for it. And the golems don't either. Ugh. Yeah, he's a really simple boss. He only does 3 abilities. Those orbs, that big ball, and the skull that's coming from the ground. And whatever the transition phase, but all the Delve bosses have this transition phase, so it's not like it's any different. Yeah, now that I think about it, all 3 bosses are really simple. And the Crystal King just does his basic attack, the whatever spikes that come from the ground, and the projectiles from his attack, and of course that mini transition phase, well, not transition phase, but you know, the mini phase when he goes in the middle and sends some things towards you. And the other one, the Leech boss, he's just kind of sort of like Katarina, but less dangerous, I guess. And the only dangerous thing he has is the beams, the degen beams. The scepter is most likely worthless, but let's see. Yeah, one see goodbye. And curiosity is 80 chaos. Alright. This is part of the adorned. And see. Yeah. Oh wait, you can't see the adorned, but yeah, it's part of the adorned. And he doesn't drop anything good, so the leech is usually not worth going for. Oh god, Soul Eater. Lovely. If I have to kill him, we're gonna be here for ages. Oh, I don't have to kill him. Nice. Goodbye, Soul Eater dog. No, I don't have enough. to do another map.
Twitch chat is working. Hello, 1302. I'm not gonna say the whole number, but yeah, hello. And thanks for the watch streak. 5 stream streak. Nice. But why isn't the chat working? Good question. As it's connected, but apparently it's not. Yeah, I don't have enough sulfite. Oh well. Alright, I'm gonna do one more map to get sulfite for the mana and minion node. And I can just... Where is my god? Or beasts? Delete. Such a mess. Can do this white map, why not? Nothing good. Alright, where's Nick? All the way at the end, as always. This is a huge abyss biome.
Holy, I was about to cough in the microphone. Thank God I managed to mute it in time. Alright. Any mana, ring? No. Double armor. Why is it teleporting away? Come back. Alright, let's see. Jewelry. They're all bad as always. But 2 stashes of armor. Okay, boots with socketed minions. That's not worth anything. And max number of zombies. Alright, what about the boots? Are they worth anything? Anti-chaos. Level of socketed aura gems on the helmet. I assume that's not great. It's 1 chaos. Yep. Right, how much sulfur do I have? 6,000. Yeah, I'm not gonna reach it, but let's see how far I go. But I'm not doing one more map today. Oh, there's 2 minion nodes. Probably do them tomorrow. Oh god, 2 annulments. What's behind those fossils? Oh, Twilight Regalia. Wait, what? Wait, what's the fracture? Let's see. Max life. Come on, really? It is. worthless. It breathed the base. Oh, well, we can do one now. Okay, let's do this minion then. Wait, what's that? Ooh, double armor again. Okay, okay. Alright, let's open them. Helmet with level of aura gems. And no minions are aggressive. Oh well. What about this one? Mana restoration efficiency and phantasms. A bunch of stats. And yeah, there's not enough. So, yep, enough delving for today. For the dance fossils. Thank God I don't have to craft anything with dance fossils. Inventory space, no. Yeah, sure. Give me 2. Why not? Misclick. Should probably remove that favorite with Coin of Knowledge because I'm not gonna buy anymore. I just kept them for... Well, I used to buy a lot when I leveled my Lightning Tendrils. Man shop, you are 25C, you are whatever, 35C. The blueprints are both 12C. It's such a mess here. I'll this was 12 as well, I don't care. Oh, I still have some fossils, wait. And the ring. Actually, I'm not gonna sell the ring. I'm gonna add it to the collection. If I can find the collection. I really need to sort my stash tabs. I cannot find my collection. Maybe I just sold it? Yeah, I probably just sold it. Oh well. ADC, whatever. And also let me reduce the price of this to 5 div and... Where's that expensive? Not that one. I had a really expensive Megalomaniac. I'm not sure where I put it. No, it's sold. Anyways, oh, this is the other ring. Alright, let's sell the last 2 fossils. 15 sounds great. And 5 for... Alright, manage shop. Nice. Oh yeah, what's the ring? Let's see. Oh no, it's the max mana ring that we found yesterday. Being already sold. Very nice. Okay, yeah. Let's go and visit mappers. Let's see what they brought. Ambush Scare of Discernment. It's not the expensive one. Lightning Conduit. Farming essences. No, misclick. How much is this? Oh, 2 chaos. Oh. Hindering touch probably not worth that much. 4C. I can't be bothered selling that. Hitter bots with level 21. But it's not great. Or those are not worth anything. Toxic Rain, hang on. It's 7C. Ooh, they got a fracturing orb. Okay. First valuable thing. And the tabula. Okay. Let's corrupt this. Nothing happened. How much is it actually? 4C. You know what? On the ground you go. I don't have space for that. Oh, whoops. This back. Each vortex. 1 chaos. You bring quite a bunch of random junk. Blueprint. Very nice. Infernal Crest, probably, yeah, 3 chaos. Alright, well, nothing great. Other than the fracturing orb, I guess. Oh, and they also brought back 51 chaos? Not too shabby. Oh, and they also bring a whole bunch of juice if you keep doing if you keep spending gold on them. But my problem is I don't have enough gold. I can sell the back. Probably I shouldn't because I spent like 7 chaos on on those maps, but oh well. Let them do some nice maps. And how much gold do they have? 600,000. That's not too bad. Alright. Yeah, I think that's gonna be it for today. A bit of a short stream because, you know, I'm sick. And I'm a bit tired as well. And I keep coughing and I have to mute myself, which is a bit annoying. Alright. So yeah, that's gonna do it for today. Thank you everyone so much for watching. Have a great night, evening, day, whatever your time zone is, and see you tomorrow probably.